Welcome to the 2014 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry in Nampa. Time now for our second match of the year. This is still round one. We have 6 winners that are going to move on to the second round this year, with the top 2 scores of those 6 getting a bye all the way into the semifinals. So these first round matches are very important. As usual, we're here at Eagle Hills Golf Course. These folks have been so good to us over the years. We have to keep coming back, and this signature hole number 5 is not an easy tee shot. A lot of people may think, oh, it's just water, forget about the water. Well, you add a camera to that, water, and maybe a little bit of wind, which we've experienced here today, and we'll see how our golfers do. Remember, it's Eagle Hills Golf Course for all you need for your golf game, whether you need lessons, whether you need equipment, and even if you want to find a great meal, try the 18-1 restaurant. Those guys do a superior job. Eagle Hills, the original golf course in Eagle, is for you. Come out and see Kyle or Dave. Just ask for either of those guys and they'll get you set up for all the pro shop needs you might have. When we come back, we're going to introduce you to our 2 teams today that are going to compete on the 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge. Brought to you by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry in Nampa.
The 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge, presented by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry, is brought to you by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry, when a personal jeweler matters. Happy Camper, the biggest little trailer dealer in Idaho. Wholesale Auto, we don't care about your past, only your future. Western Heating and Air Conditioning, turn to the experts. And by Eagle Hills Golf Course, Eagle's original golf course. Today's tee shot and hole-in-one prize is brought to you by Happy Camper, the biggest little trailer dealer in Idaho.
A hole-in-one on today's show could win this beautiful travel trailer. It's a Flagstaff Super Light by Forest River. This awesome interior features Corian counters, hardwood cabinets, and a queen bed. Some of the exterior features are an outdoor barbecue area, a non-white exterior surface, and frameless tinted windows. And at under 5,000 pounds, even with the slide out, this trailer can be pulled by almost any pickup. It's Happy Camper on Chinden Boulevard. And our first team today here for match number 2, representing the End Zone Tavern, is James Meyer, Andy Redford, Kenny Walker, and Ian Smart. And our second team here in match number 2 is ClearviewElite.com for all your real estate tracking needs. Check them out. Eric Pierce, Matt Stacy, Brian Golden, and Chris Kovac. All right, 172 yards is what we lasered it at this morning. James Meyer first off here for the end zone. There is wind up high. James with that right to left draw. Gets it into the trap. And I think with that pin placement today, that's going to be tough to be inside 50. And no measurement there for James Meyer on that tee shot. All right, Andy Redford, the man in black today, going to step up here and see if he can get this thing on the green and win himself an RV from Happy Camper RV. Andy's got this going left of the flag. Let's see if it holds on. Looked like plenty of club. And he is on the surface, gets it to see if it can roll down that grade just a little. It should score a point. And 33 feet 6 inches there for Andy. We'll get him 4 points. Kenny Walker now with the 7-iron in hand, trying to get inside that 4 points that Andy just scored. This is going right at the flag. Let's see if the stick's right. That 7-iron's enough. It is on the surface. Great shot there by Kenny Walker. Nice shot, Kenny. And 11 feet 6 inches for Kenny, good for 8 points. And a total of 12 so far in this skill for the end zone. All right, Ian Smart with the last shot here. Trying to win that $25,000 RV with a hole-in-one. Ian's got this going right. It's not coming back, and that wind's pushing it a little farther in the sand, right edge of the sand trap. And no measurement there for Ian, so no score at a total of 12 in this skill for the end zone. And first up for ClearviewElite.com will be Eric Pierce. Eric's got this going left of the flag, a little bit of a draw to that shot. Let's see if it kicks back down that hill. Well, let's see, that flag set kind of to the right today. That could be tough. And just a little over 50, no measurement there for Eric Pierce. All right, Chris Kovac now going to step in for ClearviewElite.com. Chris trying to get this thing to go right to left, and that wind's not going to let it come back. And it's up on that point. We'll see if it's within 50. And outside 50 feet there for Chris, no score. Matt Stacy now trying to get Clearview Elite on the board. Matt wastes no time. He sends that thing to the left of the green. Let's see if he gets a good kick down that hill. Oh, it gets caught up in the rough. No measurement there for Matt Stacy. All right, Brian Golden now will step up for ClearviewElite.com. Last chance here to get on the board. A 10 would look really good. Get him within 2 of the end zone's 12. Right at the flag. Is it enough? Oh, it gets up, rolls on. Let's see how far past that flag it goes. Oh, went off the other edge. But that should get him on the board. And 42-7 there for Brian Golden. Good for 2 points in this event. Well, that concludes skill number 1, our Happy Camper RV tee shot. Nobody took the RV home today, so the $25,000 RV is safe for another week. But our team from the end zone leads 12-2 over ClearviewElite.com. When we come back, it's time to go up on the hill and hit our chip shot from around 85 yards today. We'll be back with more on the 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry.
Today's Chip Shot is brought to you by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry, when a personal jeweler matters.
Welcome back to the 2014 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry. Time now for our Neil Allen chip shot. Today it's going to be from about 82 yards. Again, this is from an elevated position down to the green and a little bit of a slope. The flag is placed just basically on the other side of the slope, so it's kind of a tough shot to get it close today. Let's see how our guys do. All right, ClearviewElite.com will start off our second skill. Matt Stacy with the first shot. Let's see what kind of touch the big man's got here today. Going in low, gonna hit that. Oh, he almost hit the pin. It caught that hill and rolls down, but it should score some points. And 26 feet, 7 inches for Matt. Good for 5 points to start this round off. All right, let's see what Brian Golden could do now. He's moving his ball a little bit back of the 82-yard mark. And he chunked that one. No score there for Brian Golden. All right, Chris Kovac now going to take the third shot here for ClearviewElite.com. Chris gets that way up in the air. Let's see if that ridge helps him. Can he get it to stop down? Oh, and it rolls out onto the fringe. But that will score points. And 30-11 for Chris Kovac. Good for another 5 points. Eric Pierce now going to take the final shot here to see if he can add to that 10-point total. All right, Eric takes this thing up high into the left, trying to use that hill. Will it stop down? Right on the fringe. We should get a measurement there. And our measuring crew from Cheerleaders Grill and Bar measures that at 35.6 or 4 points, and a total of 14 in this skill for ClearviewElite.com. All right, Ian Smart now going to lead it off for the team end zone. And Ian gets under that one and drops it in the drink. No score there for Ian Smart. All right, Andy Redford now, second shot here for the team end zone. Andy gets this thing sky high, drops it right down next to the flag, And it rolls down that embankment a little bit, but he's going to score heavy on that one. And 10 feet on the nose there for Andy, gives him 9 points. Great score there by Andy Redford. James Meyer now going to hit out of the 3-hole here. 82 yards to the flag. James got it going right of the flag, but it's dropping down just short, going to roll on out. Good looking shot there by James Meyer. And 29-7 for James, good for 5 more points for the end zone. Total of 14 in this skill right now. Kenny Walker moving over closer to the edge, a little bit back, see what he gets, about 84 yards. Again, another high shot, going to try to use that embankment, get it to stop up, let it roll out. And a good looking shot there by Kenny Walker. 2 good shots in a row by Kenny. And 19-9 for Kenny, good for another 7 points for the end zone, or 21 in this skill. The team from the end zone with a 33-16 commanding lead over our ClearviewElite.com team. Now it's time to move into the sand and move some earth. Let's see how it's done from the guys down there, but we'll be back with more right here on the 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge.
Today's Sand Shot is brought to you by Wholesale Auto. We don't care about your past, only your future.
Welcome back to week number 2 of the 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge. It's 33-16 as we enter skill number 3. This is the Wholesale Auto Dealer Sand Shot. We're coming out of a kind of a different angle here today, so we'll see how the guys decide to play this. It's going to be a tough shot no matter what. Let's see how they do. All right, Team End Zone will lead us off here in our sand shot today. Ian Smart digging in. He gets it out, gets it up on the shelf. Doesn't get much rollout, but he will score points there. And 16-4 for Ian, good for 7 points for the end zone. All right, Andy Redford finding the ideal spot there to hit from. Andy trying to add to that 7-point total. He gets it out, gets a little bit of roll. If he doesn't catch that lip, he should get a few points anyway. And it stops down. And the ladies from Cheerleaders give us 23 feet 5 inches, good for 6 points. All right, the end zone with 13 points after 2 shots. Let's see what James can do here. James comes out high, gets it to slow up. Good looking shot there by James Meyer. And 7 feet 8 inches, good for 9 points for James. End zone sitting at 22 points right now in this skill. Oh, and Kenny was on fire all day, but he doesn't get out of the sand. No score there for Kenny Walker. All right, the team from ClearviewElite.com is going to send Brian Golden up here first for this sand shot. And Brian caught all of that one, sends it out over the top of everything, and there'll be no score there for Brian Golden. All right, Chris Kovac now gets his feet set. This is a tough angle in that trap today. Good looking shot, gets it up on the lip, rolls it out. Great looking shot by Chris Kovac. And 5-2 for Chris, good for the maximum 10-point score. Eric Pierce gets it out. It only has to be within 50 feet, so let's see if we get a measurement here. And 33-5, good for 4 points for Eric Pierce. All you have to do is get it out of the trap to get a measurement. Matt Stacy now. Matt wastes no time, gets it out, gets it up. Good looking shot, gets it to stop up. Great shot there by Matt Stacy. And another 5-2 and 10 points for Matt Stacy. ClearviewElite.com with 24 points in that skill. So at the conclusion of skill number 3, the Wholesale Auto Dealer Sand Shot, the team from the end zone still up 55-40 over our team from ClearviewElite.com. When we come back, it's time to putt for dough. The guys from Clearview need to make up some ground. Let's see if they can do it.
Today's putt is brought to you by Western Heating and Air Conditioning. Turn to the experts.
Welcome back to the 2014 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry. Last event of the day is our putt. It always comes down to this one. This one's brought to you by Western Heating and Air Conditioning. Let's see if the guys from Clearview can make up some ground. ClearviewElite.com. Eric Pierce will lead it off. They need to score a lot of points here in this putt. That is not going to get inside 50 inches. No score for Eric. All right, Brian Golden now trying to get a 10-pointer. Remember, we have a progressive here. If you make one, you get additional points if you make two. Brian's got this thing headed to the hole. Good looking speed, just a little underneath, but that should do it for 10. And 11 inches just outside. Good for 8 points there for Brian Golden. All right, Matt Stacy. Time to put one in the jar. And I don't think he hit that hard enough to get inside 50. And no score there for Matt Stacy, outside of the 50 inches needed to get a point. And our last competitor here, Chris Kovac for ClearviewElite.com. And I don't think Chris got enough of that either to get inside 50. No score there for Chris Kovac. Total of 8 in the event for Clearview Elite. All right, the team from the end zone sitting at 55 points right now. They have won this match and will move on, but will they get the bye into the semis? A big score on this putt could do it for them. Ian Smart first up. And Ian gets it up and rolls it up towards the hole. A little short, but it will score. And the cheerleaders grill and bar measuring crew gets that one at 31 inches, or 4 points for Ian. All right, Andy Redford trying to total up some points here to get him into the semis. And almost exactly the same spot as the last one. Let's see what we get. And 37 inches there for Andy Redford is good for 3 points. 7 points in this skill now for the end zone. James Meyer going to try to get that elusive 10. James tries to play it up a little higher, but he didn't hit it hard enough. That's going to be outside 50 inches, no score. And Kenny Walker going to take the last putt here to see if he can add to this total. Plenty of speed with that one. That should get to the hole. It's tracking well. Oh, he just leaves it a little short. Good effort there by Kenny Walker. And 11 inches, 8 points for Mr. Walker. And a total of 15 in this skill and 70 in the event for the end zone. Well, that concludes our putt today, brought to you by Western Heating and Air Conditioning. The team from the end zone came in with a win already under their belt. They were just trying to add to the total. We'll see if 70 points can move them into the semifinals with that bye. So the end zone takes it 70-48. All right, we're here with our winning team today, representing the End Zone Tavern down on Broadway. And James, you guys got off the tee box today. You've participated in this a few times, and the tee box is always a tough shot.
Yeah, it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day too, and if you mess up the beginning, it's kind of hard to come back from.
All right, now, Kenny, you had a couple of really good shots in the first 2 rounds. How about that chip shot?
The chip shot is definitely one of the tougher shots because for some guys it's a half wedge, so it's a little tough to back off sometimes. But definitely we did okay on the chip shot. It's the sand where I struggle a little bit.
And Andy, all around decent game today. You man dressed in black. How'd you feel about your participation today?
Not bad. Haven't played much this year, so I'm all in all happy.
All right, and Ian, you came back there with a pretty nice chip, pretty nice little putt. You're a little short, but nobody seemed to get it to the hole today.
No, it was hard to get to the hole. Jim just said that, hitting a few after the round, just hard to get to the hole on that slope. So.
All right, very good. Well, here is our team from the end zone. Will 70 points get them through to the semifinals? That we will find out. That wraps up our second match of the tournament. Now that's still first round match. We've got 4 more first round matches. Will the 70 that the end zone put up today over the 48 that ClearviewElite.com put up, will it hold and get them into the semifinals? Well, that we're not going to know for a while. We do know this: the $25,000 RV from Happy Camper is still out there ready to be won by something. Why don't you tune in next Sunday night at 9 o'clock right here on Channel 12 and find out if that'll happen. It's the Channel 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry.
The 12 KTRV Golf Skills Challenge, presented by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry, is brought to you by Neil Allen Fine Jewelry, when a personal jeweler matters. Happy Camper, the biggest little trailer dealer in Idaho. Wholesale Auto, we don't care about your past, only your future. Western Heating and Air Conditioning, turn to the experts. And by Eagle Hills Golf Course, Eagle's original golf course.